And maybe that's the other part nobody wants to name clearly. The noise around people. Not real conversation. Not concern. Not truth. Just gossip dressed up as observation. Judgment disguised as wisdom. Small stories passed from mouth to mouth by people who never stopped long enough to look at themselves. And living among that kind of noise, I won't pretend it didn't do anything to me. It slowed me down. Not because their words were powerful, but because I kept losing time, trying to understand why so many people are so busy narrating lives they are not brave enough to live themselves. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a version. Everyone knows what someone else should have done, where someone else went wrong, who someone else loved, who someone else lost, who someone else became. But somehow, when the mirror turns back toward them, the room gets very quiet. And maybe that's why I don't want to run anymore. Not in this race. Not in this performance. Not in this exhausted little theater, where people confuse movement with meaning and call it ambition. Because they're too afraid to admit they're just terrified of standing still. I don't want to win the rat race. I don't even want to qualify. Because what is the prize, really? A louder cage? A faster panic? A life spent proving something to people who would still talk, even if you gave them everything they said you were missing. No. I'm tired of living like every second has to justify itself to somebody watching. I'm tired of pretending gossip is harmless when it teaches people to become spectators of lives they should have respected from a distance. So let me say it plainly. Stop talking about other people like your own house is not on fire. Stop building stories out of fragments just because silence makes you uncomfortable. Stop turning someone else's pain into social currency, while your own truth sits untouched in the corner of the room, waiting for you to finally face it. Because nobody becomes cleaner by pointing at someone else's dust. Nobody becomes wiser by repeating what they never understood. And nobody becomes free by standing in a circle of noise, pretending it sounds like friendship. I know what it did to me now. It delayed me. It distracted me. It made me measure myself against voices that were never qualified to name my direction. But today, I don't want to move fast just to look alive. I want to move honestly, even if that means slower, even if that means quieter, even if that means leaving behind people who only feel powerful when someone else becomes the subject. Because maybe peace begins when you stop explaining yourself to rooms that were never listening. Maybe freedom begins when you refuse to be edited by people who never read the whole story. And maybe growing up is not learning how to fight every rumor. Maybe growing up is learning how to walk away.